Hello and welcome to WEDT News. I'm Luisa Torres.
And I'm Jordan Wade.
On Saturday, March 12th, the William C. Holman Correctional Facility, an Alabama prison, went on lockdown. The facility houses over 1,000 inmates, some of which are considered under maximum security. The lockdown was incited by a riot in which a guard and the warden were both stabbed. Around 100 inmates were involved in the riot, which started late Friday evening during a fight between inmates in a dormitory. Some inmates who were in possession of illegal phones were able to take pictures during the riot and uploaded them online. During the riot, the inmates allegedly lit fires and wandered freely throughout the prison. Once everything was under control, guards searched the prison for phones and other types of contraband. The prison will remain on lockdown until an investigation is completed.
Keith Emerson, founding member and keyboardist of the rock group Emerson, Lake and Palmer, died on March 10th in his California home. The band is known for their instrumental prowess and thrilling shows that usually include pyrotechnics. Emerson was described by his bandmates as a gentle soul who had an intense passion for his performance that will remain unmatched for many years to come. He is remembered by his warm smile, good sense of humor, and compelling showmanship. Emerson was considered one of the greatest keyboardists of his generation and was one of the first musicians to use a Moog synthesizer. In addition to his career, Emerson also released solo albums and composed music for film scores. Emerson's death is currently being investigated as a suicide.
Now let's take a relaxing visual tour of the beautiful Barton College campus.
Coming up, we will discuss Iran as they prepare to launch a missile into space.
Alcohol abuse is one of the leading causes to physical abuse. Get help today and stop domestic violence.
Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Iran is currently preparing to launch a missile into space. Officials say that this is the first time this specific type of rocket has been launched. The missile, known as Simorgh, is being heavily observed as it is fueled at an undisclosed location. Even though the missile's purpose is to launch a satellite into space, some worry that this technology is similar to that of an intercontinental ballistic missile. This will be Iran's fifth satellite launched into space, despite the threats of international sanctions due to violation of a United Nations security resolution that bans activity related to ballistic missile technology. When asked for her thoughts, Hillary Clinton said that she believes Iran should face sanctions for their activities.
Barton College is blooming. The gorgeous flowers adorning the trees and bushes on campus are beginning to show their spring colors. Let's take a closer look with reporter Austin McGilvray.
Barton College is blooming. The flowers on campus have begun to feel the springtime sun and are showing us their beautiful petals. The air seems to be lighter and full of hope as we enter the new season with a refreshed sense of motivation. Unless, of course, you have a pollen allergy. In that case, make sure not to forget your medicine and keep your chin up during this wonderful time of year. As students are registering for next semester's classes and making summer plans, don't forget to pause for a moment, relax, and take in the gorgeous visuals of the college during springtime.
After the break, we'll remember the life of Nancy Reagan. We'll be right back.
Alcohol abuse is one of the leading causes to physical abuse. Get help today and stop domestic violence.
Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
At the age of 94, former First Lady Nancy Reagan has passed. At her funeral, 2 children Ronald Prescott Reagan, and Patty Davis reflected on her sense of humor and her devotion. Nancy's daughter commented on the love that her parents shared by calling them two halves of a circle, and shared a humorous story from their youth. Ronald Prescott reflected on his mother's can-do attitude by telling a story about how she once painted an entire mile of fence. The ceremony saw about 1,000 relatives, as well as Michelle Obama and former First Ladies Hillary Clinton, Rosalind Carter, and Laura Bush, and other notable attendees were Tom Selleck, Tina Sinatra, Ralph Lauren, and Mr. T. Nancy was laid to rest beside her husband at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in California. Well, it looks like it's about that time of the show, folks. Signing off, I am Jordan Wade.
And I'm Luisa Torres.
From WEDT, thanks for joining us.